Hey Run Junkies, we are about a week out from the Rock and Roll New Orleans Half Marathon. I am heading down there in just a matter of days, and life has kind of gotten away from me in some good ways, but at the same time, I'm definitely falling behind on a few things. I haven't even put any thought into what I'm packing. I'm afraid to look at what the weather's gonna do. But while I'm in the process of stalling and procrastinating about figuring all of that out, packing for New Orleans and then the weather and all of that, let me tell you where we're sitting right now in the training plan and what's happening going forward. First up, let's start with the challenges. A while back, I posted on my Facebook page that I was gonna participate in the Run Experience's Burpee Challenge. That didn't end well. I was going strong for a couple of weeks. I started out at 5 burpees a day and it was totally manageable, but either I misread the instructions or I completely blocked out what the rules actually were, that you were supposed to add 10 burpees a week. So if you did 5 every day the first week, you were gonna do 15 every day the next week, and so on for the 4 weeks. Well, I must have blocked that out or misremembered it or whatever it was, because I only added 5 each week. And that was plenty. And Miko the Wonder Dog was absolutely no help whatsoever with the burpees. Every time he saw me doing them, he had to help me. And even though I didn't do as many as I was supposed to, as the rules stated, I still feel like after about 3 weeks of doing the Burpee Challenge, I felt so much stronger. And going into the Orangetheory Fitness Transformation Challenge that I told you guys about last week, I feel like there's definitely been a difference made in not just doing those burpees, but with all of the Orangetheory that I've been doing strength-wise. The Orangetheory Fitness Challenge is going very well, and I honestly have to say that I feel already so much stronger 2 weeks into that challenge. But the biggest thing, in the last couple of weeks, I've gone 6 times, and it seems like every single time there is some kind of obstacle that I have to overcome just to show up. And I think it's Desi Linden says that 90% of life is just showing up, and I'm telling you that it takes that much effort, 90% of the effort just to get to where I need to go. We've had a lot of weather here in Denver, so those just happened to be on my Orangetheory days. And there was one day that I spilled half my Nuun in my gym bag right before I got there. So it got all over my shoes and my socks, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna dry off those before class starts. That was just fantastic. And then my coffee pot broke, and that was not good. That was a bad day. I actually apologized to my family that night because I did not know how I was going to be the next morning. Now for the next couple of weeks, I am gonna cut back on the Orangetheory Fitness Challenge. I'm just gonna go a couple of days a week. In fact, I'm gonna go Monday and Tuesday and then call it good for the rest of the week, because I am leaving for New Orleans. I want to be well rested and recovered before I head down there. And then after New Orleans, I'm gonna take a couple days to recover and then get back into it. So I'm just going to lighten the load over there for a couple of weeks. But my coach Christine sent me my February plan, and it is absolutely amazing. It does incorporate those Orangetheory sessions plus a little bit of extra running on those days. I have 3 key workout runs, a speed day, an easy day, and then a long run day. And guys, I have to say, this is actually a lot of volume, and probably more than I've had in a monthly plan in over a year. And this is great, because what I'm seeing in the last couple of weeks, I'm seeing very fast results with this Orangetheory Fitness Challenge. Even though my mileage has dropped maybe by about 25% per week, it's what I'm seeing in the paces, because I'm probably dropping 30 to 45 seconds per mile on average in any given week, in any given workout. Overall, I'm feeling fantastic about my training. Now let's talk about the New Orleans Half Marathon and what my plan is, or at least the beginnings of my plan for that race. No matter what, I'm going to kind of chunk it up into 3 different sections of the race. So the first 5 miles, and then the second 5 miles, and then the last 5K. Now Christine and I have kind of built up a plan based on the paces that I've been putting up in training and then at the Walt Disney World Half, and how things have been going for me so far. So it's not a PR effort, but I think if I have one goal that I really, really hope I get, and that is to beat my Ogden Half Marathon time from May of 2018. That time came in at about 2 hours, 17 minutes and some change. So I know that's doable with a bit of effort. But I will post a secondary update about the New Orleans Half Marathon and my plan for that. I'm gonna program my Garmin. I'm gonna kind of walk you through how I actually think about these races when I go into. Couple more things, couple great things that have happened. Team Miles of Awesome with the Run the Year Challenge of 2019 has officially reached their first major benchmark at 500 miles. So thank you guys to being so amazing and so awesome with this challenge. I'm really excited that that's happened. And also not really newsworthy, but certainly interesting to me and just kind of a wow, that happened, I guess. I reached my 1,000th, I can't even say it, 1,000 workouts on Strava.com, and that's my feed. If you want to follow me on Strava, you can check out the link in the description. And I thought, wow, 1,000 workouts, that's a lot. But then I realized I've only been on Strava now for maybe 3 years. What I find so interesting is that Training Peaks and Garmin, they've completely lost track. They just have no idea how many. But if you think about it, 1,000 workouts on Strava, that's almost one workout per day for almost 3 years. So I know a lot of you are dealing with crazy weather conditions lately, and I hope you guys are staying safe and warm. My question for you today is this: are you dealing with those crazy conditions? What are the obstacles you are facing right now? Please leave thoughts, questions, comments, and suggestions in the comment section down below. Say hi to Miko the Wonder Dog. Your nose is warm. Also hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Next week I will be in Louisiana, so I will have a race recap for you the following week, but there will be an update for you next week. And I'm also going to be reviewing the Forerunner 25 from Garmin. I bought that for my husband for Christmas, and he's been using it, so I'm going to do a quick review because I borrowed it a couple times. But that is it for me today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, from me and Miko the Wonder Dog, go find your awesome and happy running. And you are on it, man. What are you smelling? Okay, we're done with that. Stop it. There we go. Here we go. That's my Nuun. You don't get any Nuun immunity. This is mine.